Welcome back, everybody.
Morning, guys.
Joe here.
Kevin.
All right, so we're 2 episodes in. Last week we got a little bit more under the surface of what's kind of happening, right?
Yeah. We understand what happened to Michael.
He borrowing money from Oliver Platt.
Borrowing money from Oliver Platt, which did $300,000 in a struggling restaurant. That's a lot to pay back.
Yeah.
Carmi is really committed there.
He's definitely in over his head.
Yeah, for sure.
And we get a lot of what's informing him as well. We
Right.
saw the Joel McHale used to be his boss.
Yeah,
He
that
working
was
for Joel McHale.
that was intense. So he's coming from a completely different environment, and that would be so hard to go from a place that rigid into pure chaos,
Well,
right?
you said it last week. It's kind of like Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
really.
It's like he has like this training,
Yeah.
and to apply it to this,
Yeah.
how is that gonna work, man? Like,
It
I
was.
don't know.
It's he's definitely fighting against the grain here.
Yeah.
He's getting a lot of pushback from everyone he works with, and it's not really their fault. He's coming in speaking a completely different language.
Completely.
And we're talking about guys like Richie who've been there essentially their whole lives.
Yeah.
At least
that's
their
the
whole
thing,
adult
yeah.
working lives, and it's the first episode was all about we have a system.
Yep.
And Carmi's thrown that system out. We also see that he's struggling a lot with his own personal demons. I mean, the nightmares and
The cooking.
the sleep cooking.
Sleep
and,
cooking's nuts.
Yeah,
But even Sydney,
yeah.
she even said, like, I used to come. This is my dad's favorite spot when I was little.
Yep.
So this place has been here forever.
Has potential.
And,
right.
and yeah, to come in and just shake things up like that, nobody's gonna be on board completely. You know what I mean?
No. You're reinventing the wheel. It's going to be difficult. And we've seen that some of the time, some of the things he wants to do don't work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or the way he's going about them don't work. So it's not like he's riding in on a savior horse.
Yeah.
That's what the setup is. But he is every bit as responsible for things going bad as everybody else, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't know how to do the savior horse. He's the one who let the
Exactly.
cigarettes out.
Yes, yes.
That revelation that just because he's the one with all the experience and the reputation doesn't mean that he's right all the time.
And that's the
Which is
thing,
great.
right? You have to find compromise. That's
Yeah.
what Richie's
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
thing was with the spaghetti, right? Like we're not ready for this tournament
Sure.
we're going on. So like the spaghetti's been on the menu forever. It's cheap. It's easy. Make the
People like
spaghetti.
it.
People like it. That's a
Yeah.
big one. So
Yeah.
it's not going to be all change at once. He's going to have to accept some things and
Right.
ultimately, compromise. So
Yeah, I'm really curious to see. We're going to watch the character arcs for sure, right? But I feel like just as interestingly, the arc of the restaurant itself, I'm really interested in seeing how the restaurant changes
Yeah.
as the characters change.
it's
You know
kind
what I
of
mean?
dingy. It's kind of gross.
Yeah.
They're making sandwiches that look incredible, by the
Oh,
way.
they are. They're doing good things. The people know, this very lived-in world what they're doing.
Yeah.
But I do think that we're going to get to see I know it gets overly used as setting as character, but I think in this it really works because
It does.
the restaurant and the presentation of the restaurant is every bit a mirror of the characters.
Yeah.
And I think how they change and grow is going to be reflected in how the restaurant changes and grows.
Yeah.
So the restaurant's going to take an arc that kind of mirrors the character's arc. You know what I mean?
That's a good point because everyone is kind of run down, kind of beat up right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, absolutely.
You know what I
It's
mean?
like, it's like there's got to be some type of change that as they change, they're trying to change the restaurant as well, and we're going to get to see those mirrored against each other.
That's exciting.
Yeah, I think it'll be a lot of fun. All right, let's get started here. We go and thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being here with us. Thank you, guys. And give a special thank you to all of our super patrons, AB, Actuary Lurker, Balish Foldis, Derek Peterson, Devin Garneau, MTC93, Jamie Morgan, Jeff, Jojo Potato, Natasha Norris, NJ, Sudugunda Farapu, Trey Contreras, Ware Panda 47, Wolfgang Wolf, Yannick from Montreal, and Torgeir Linkstad. Thank you so much, guys. As always, we're really glad you're here with us.
Yes, we are. And if you're watching this for the first time on YouTube, welcome to our channel. If you mind hitting the like button for us, please leave us a comment down below and hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on the new content we've coming your way.
If you look in the description below, you'll see a link to our Patreon page for full-length reactions. We are way ahead on Patreon of everything of where we're on YouTube, but you're going to have to sync and watch along on your own source material due to copyright law.
Yep.
Think we're dreaming again?
I don't know. I mean, because he's also dealing with the death of his brother, too. You know what I mean?
Right, for sure. He could be on Lake Michigan there, or he could be back in New York. I can't tell. I couldn't tell from
Can't tell where it's
the
at.
shots. Yeah, everything's blurred there.
But he seems like a guy who bottles a lot of things up.
Oh, absolutely.
Even his sister was trying to get him to go to therapy
yeah.
last week.
Yeah.
I didn't cause it.
Okay.
I can't control it. I can't cure it. A lot of my life, I thought I was just a victim. Because my husband drank so much, this would happen or that would happen.
I'm glad he's there.
Yeah.
I thought if I just could throw out his liquor, hide whatever he was on, that would fix it. You can't curb that kind of chaos until the foundations change. I know I played a part in his abuse.
Who is that actress? She looks very familiar. Breakfast Club, is that her?
Made me realize that the best thing for me to do is just to try to keep my side of the street clean. Just remove myself from any situation that is or could become toxic.
That's
Well, he
good.
works in a toxic environment. Yeah.
We're down 6 sausage pepper, 5 greens to the ravioli. Let's go.
You're down that because you are not firing.
Chef, don't tell me to
You
choke.
are.
I'm waiting on those peppers, Chef.
To put
These
in-
guys gotta pick up their orders now.
Chef, lower your voice, please. Thank you. So sorry, guys. Thank you for your patience.
But he took your
No,
trays. I
no,
kept them.
each
They're
one
in the
for
oven
its
ready
best.
for you.
Thank you.
I don't know if I'd want to go eat here.
I get 2 dogs with everything. 2 dogs. Drag them through the
Stop
garden.
shouting. Please press the button.
Cindy, head in the game.
Computer.
Are you good?
This is
Yes.
stressing me out.
Yes.
Yes, chef.
Thank you, Chef.
Calm, cool, and collected, man.
Yeah, use the computer, man.
One sandwich.
Lawson, what am I getting today? $40?
Gotta cut more peppers. I don't have any more here.
Can I get one sandwich? I'm sorry.
Yeah, right? Like, can I go anywhere else?
Yeah. Hey, you're not cooking. That's a good thing, right?
Right. Was his dad or his brother an alcoholic, or is he? I mean, he could completely be
Sure. You know,
Dry, yeah.
we don't get a lot of
Right.
him, really. I mean,
Chef, what you doing so early?
I could not sleep.
it sounds like his brother was definitely afflicted with something, though.
Right.
So,
Flashbacks.
I copied them out of your books. I mean, if it's too much, I could take it down. It gets me thinking.
All right, Chef. Yeah, totally. You know, it takes 12 people to prep that.
God.
I plated that every night. There's 4 sets of plum in that.
What do you mean?
There's plum wine. You just cook it, and you cook it, and you cook it, and you cook it until it becomes syrup. And then you have your plum consommé, which is black plums cooked down with black vinegar, salt, sugar.
That must be the most expensive dessert in the world.
Perfect, fresh plums cut into perfect 4-centimeter squares that you cover with the reduced plum wine you made, and then you take your consommé and you make your gelée.
36.
So like thick and like chewy?
Yeah.
Yeah, thick, but also squishy. Not too squishy.
so it's impossible.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
One day, a sous chef, he just hit it. You know, he spent every minute of like a year trying to figure it out.
Oh my God, man.
Feel fat congeals when it's cold. So
Yeah. No, that's right.
So fire. Let me get that for you, Chef.
no,
It
I
does
don't
feel like Mission
think you-
Impossible.
Yes.
Mission accomplished.
Sydney, hey, can I
Right.
talk to him in the office for a second, actually? So last week was a nightmare.
Yes, I agree.
Right, so we have to stop it. All right, or it's gonna get worse. Any reason Michael wasn't ordering number 10s of these?
English, Carmen.
Why wasn't Michael buying number 10s, which are 102 ounces? They're cheaper per ounce.
The more
Yeah.
I learn about Michael, the less I understand.
What did you have in mind? Sorry.
Old school brigade. You run it.
Respectfully, no. I said I wanted more to do. I didn't say I want to run a Russian gymnastics
not that.
program. It's a mistake.
It'll help.
It'll create a toxic, hierarchical shit show.
What is it now?
I'd have even less of a voice. You'd have even more of a headache at the end of the day.
No.
Yeah.
We can do it differently. Okay, I cannot keep yelling at them every day. You have to change the chemistry, right?
Yeah, but
We want to change this restaurant.
What he heard at the meeting.
I will dial business. You are everything else. Let's try.
I expect, at least for a while, this is going to be a nightmare.
Oh yeah, I don't see smooth sailing on the show. I really don't.
Hot storm, hot shit.
This way we're gonna look like a team, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Mine is better, Jeff.
Okay. Okay. Look, I'm not trying to be an ass and change your guys' system. Okay? I don't want to fit up. All right? I want to harness it. Okay? Seriously, I wanna organize it. All right? We can't keep operating like this. We got a C. A C stands for chaos. That can't happen again. We're gonna start operating like a French kitchen. That means there's gonna be a chain of command.
What's up? I don't know what's going on.
We're implementing a French brigade.
Got it. Cool. Yeah. And
Okay.
Everybody needs to be
Carmen,
on
no,
board.
no.
Right.
No. I was in a brigade once.
What happened?
Many people died.
It's gonna be different. All right, look, this
This
is
is kitchen.
this is what real kitchens do, guys. This is what real teams do, and they keep their own side of the street clean. Take it away, chef. Thank you, guys.
They are going to brutalize her, aren't they,
They
for being the
are.
new girl?
Yeah, of course.
He shouldn't have set her up like this.
As you may have heard, we
Sink or
are
swim, I guess,
implementing a French brigade. Carmi is the head chef guy. He's the chef de cuisine or at the CDC. I am the Sue.
Like hierarchy.
More just like a regular, chill, arky. I just follow orders, even if it leads to tension and chaos and resentment, and ultimately doesn't work. But, Tina, you are
No English.
Great. I know you speak English. That's fine. You're the garde manger. Ibra.
Meat prep.
Yes, which means you are now the chef de partie.
I accept.
Yeah, man, I like that he's on board.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. How can I help you?
Michael around?
No, he's not here this second. Can I ask who's calling?
Yeah, just tell him Nico called. He's got my info.
Some dude asking for Michael.
Who?
Nico?
I'm glad he told him.
Yeah. I'm sure Richie knows Nico.
What's that about?
Nah, he's just some idiot. I got it. Don't worry about it.
I'd want to know.
Yeah, for sure.
He's hiding something.
No, I just felt like Michael was alive for a second.
No thanks.
Yeah, you need to see somebody big time, dude.
He's having panic attacks.
Marcus, you will be.
It's a CA?
Yes, exactly.
You know, I really could start from if we source the bread. I could light up a chocolate cake,
$5 a slice.
$6 at ice cream.
Okay.
Make us more oven space as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Exactly.
like this brigade.
Until it's happening.
Every
Right.
day, we'll start with a pre-shift meeting. Then we'll do a front of house walkthrough. Then there'll be an end of day review.
I like that.
There's nothing wrong with any of this.
No.
Promise this type of structure will be super helpful. It'll make things run smoother, calmer.
Chef, I gotta run a quick errand.
Just like that.
She might have the hardest job on the whole show, really.
I think so. I want to see this work. I don't know if it is, but like I want to see it work.
At least for a while, there's no way.
Always run into a meeting.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Man, they keep the tension going on this nonstop, don't they?
This one's been wild. Like,
Yeah.
The whole episode, I've just been having anxiety. The clock, the phone. Oh man.
It's just like a drum. It just keep marching.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do checks in a second. So just, you know.
I've been there.
Is this Phil Collins?
It is, man.
Chef, you're supposed to be prepping vegetables.
You're not my Jeff.
Well, okay, today I am. So can you
Yo,
please?
relax, chill.
You're not my Jeff.
Behind. Chef, what's for me?
Chicken sugar, using as few oven pans as possible.
Great. Thanks.
Tastes like
Behind.
still. Yeah, but like
Behind.
different. See, is you okay?
Yes, I am fine. Please, let's just close the box cutter. Thank you. And
Yeah,
Yeah.
close it when
Wait,
you set it
excuse
down.
me.
Yo, you two look like you joined the Dunce cult.
Thank you.
Right? It's an apron. Just I've never understood that kind of defiance. Like, I'm not going to wear the apron. I'm
Yeah,
like, why?
You do work. You do work.
What did she
there.
just do?
She turned the heat up.
That is not okay.
Seriously?
That is petty and not okay.
Join the team. Like,
Right?
Be on the
So
team.
now she's going to ruin the food out of spite? So that's Nico.
Chef, Ibra, we good? Chef
we
de
gotta see
partie,
what that's
Chef
all about.
Kami.
All right, looking good. What you got?
Family sugar.
Family sugar. Great. Where are the onions?
Sid.
Sid? Yo!
Oh, sorry.
Stock's boiled.
Yes.
It's too cloudy.
Yes,
the
it's
heat was
too
too high.
high.
You didn't
I
skim
know.
it
I
properly.
put
Also,
it
you cannot
lower
add
earlier.
veg.
I don't know.
Low enough.
Thanks.
Thank you, Richie.
That is not okay.
That's infuriating. That is
Yeah,
so.
that is so
irritating.
infuriating.
Be a demi. You need to strain it.
I
add
would
more
cuss
onions,
that lady
add
out
more
so
Yeah.
Yes,
hard.
reduce. I know how to make a
Reduce.
stock.
Okay. Where are the onions? They prepped?
Tina's on the onions.
I'm on
No.
it.
Tina should be on onions.
Tina should be fired, honestly. Bye, Tina.
If you knew the extent of what Tina was doing, Tina should be fired.
Dealing with the apron, that's one thing, but
Yeah.
you want to be a jackass.
See, right there with
Yeah.
the whistling like that. You get to a point where you're like, is Tina leaving or am I leaving?
Yeah.
You know?
I like that Sydney's locking in, though. She's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Cut these onions, calm down a little bit.
Right.
Try to hit a joint. I swing at everything and ended up 2 for 5.
Chefs, walk through. Not good. So, serious. Chef, come on,
betrayed me.
clean your station. I mean, so your nails. Thank you. Guys, can someone please clean these out? I'm gonna need bags and napkins already ready before service. Plus, love the wiping, love that energy. Maybe we do it like on the floors, because they are so dirty. I almost broke my neck.
Yes, chef.
Great, okay.
God.
What's up?
She's having a rough day.
It's fine.
Piss you off?
No, if you are happy with this, then I am. Guys, where's my onions? Where are my onions?
That's a good one.
Did Tina take the onions? How much you want to bet she sabotaged the onions, too?
We should be outsourcing bread.
Way ahead of you.
Okay.
All right. You didn't take my onions, did you?
No. They did this to me last week. It's just part of paying your dues.
Well, it's not funny.
It's not funny. It's super stressful.
You are angry right now. Damn, we got you.
Okay.
Okay.
I
Okay.
swear.
It's all good.
This is chill. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, come on,
Okay,
Sydney.
okay.
It's just,
She's having a bad day.
Please. So you stick to yours, okay? I'll stick to mine.
She's blowing up on the wrong person.
Yeah. Marcus is great. Super on my side.
Yeah, don't.
It's going.
No,
down.
this
It's
is going
down.
bad.
It's going
Yeah.
down. Yep. Grab
Just be
towels.
crying at this point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
See, Marcus is the best.
He is.
Soup all
I have
over
dumped
myself.
stuff all over me before.
The number you have reached is not in service.
Who was he trying to call? I didn't see.
I didn't catch it.
Ooh, yeah.
Ah.
You might need stitches.
Yeah, she got it pretty good.
Family's up.
Thanks.
I'm sure we'll all love Tina down the road, but right now,
If she's still here. I
Right.
mean, but no, she's been a lot.
she's too vindictive to
Yeah.
to want to work with. You know what I
That's
mean?
what I'm saying.
Chef, it's good.
No, it looks good. Yeah.
I've just had a day.
And he's been kind of out of it
Sure,
while
yeah.
she's dealing with all this too.
How's bookkeeping?
It's a mess.
Yeah.
How's our brigade?
It's a mess.
Yeah, today was really bad for me, Chef.
Okay.
You kind of let everybody act like trash and really kind of came at me a little.
Expect more from you. I hold you to a higher standard.
Okay, well, you don't need a Joel McHale, this poor girl.
Yeah.
This place could be so different from all the other places we've been at. But in order for that to be true, we need to run things different. If this is gonna work the way that I think we both want it to work, and I think we should probably try to listen.
I agree. She knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
I think I could stand out here. I can make a difference here. We could share ideas, just straight up left.
Yeah.
That's not really cool.
No,
you know? After
no, it's
dumping
not.
all this stuff on me.
Tell her.
Yeah.
Tell her what you're having problems with.
I went to an Al-Anon meeting. My brother, he was an addict.
Chef, that is a little too personal, I think. Sorry.
Okay, good. I was like,
I feel like I'm owed one,
Sure. It's not an excuse. I know.
He's got a ton on his
but
plate.
now I
right
know
now.
that you know.
We're gonna get rocked tonight.
Oh, absolutely fin destroyed, yeah.
I've shown up to work.
we've
like
done.
that.
We've
Yeah.
been in those.
Mhm.
I have emotionally shut down because it's like this is going to be
Dissociate.
bad,
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
the kitchen's going to suck. The customer's going to be yelling at me.
Sure enough.
I'm just going to stand there with a blank face and stare at everybody.
I want you to be here a long time.
Much respect for people who go through this, man.
For sure.
Hey, it's me again. Michael's birthday. Thinking about you.
I love how they dole out information on this show.
I love this song.
Man.
I'm telling you, man, these episodes
These are-
fly by.
they
and it's
do.
Like I could easily watch another hour.
Yeah. No, this show's actually really fantastic.
Yeah.
Like I said, the mirroring of the shape the restaurant's in with what shape the characters are in, I think is utterly brilliant. I think
Fantastic,
you could.
yeah.
I don't think you could do this in another setting. I think a restaurant is the perfect, venue to show this in.
Sure. It's almost like like you could do it like in a war movie, but that's been
Yeah,
done
I mean,
to
right,
death.
for sure.
You know what I mean?
It almost feels like that, doesn't it?
It does.
It's like everyone's dragging their trauma around with them,
Mm-hmm.
and everything around them is just awful. And it's just,
Yeah.
one reinforces the other.
And I like the fact that like it's a realistic take
Yeah.
on the food industry.
Right.
I mean, like this is how people in kitchens talk.
A lot, yeah.
You know what I mean? The fact they're simply sitting there addressing the fact that we're gonna get rocked tonight.
Yeah, that is so real.
It is real.
As a manager, I'd walk in and you look at what's the day? Is it Friday? Is it Saturday night? And you look at who's working, and it's like this is going to get ugly
Yeah.
before anyone even shows up. You know, like this is going to be rough.
What stresses me out is when I show up to work and it's slow. And
Right.
I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm like,
really,
oh,
you
no,
just
We're
know.
gonna get it later. But no, like there's that side of things that's fantastic, but
Yep.
also like it's the quiet moments, like them in the alley talking.
Right.
That is amazing.
They really balance this really well.
And there's so many prestigious shows on now. Like it's all TV now.
Right.
Like, there's,
No. TV's
is
where it's
taking
at.
over.
TV's really taken over because actors in movies who I can make a 3-hour blockbuster movie,
Mm-hmm.
or I can make something smaller that no one's ever going to see. quality independent films aren't being made nearly as
There's
much
no in
anymore.
between.
There's no in between. So all of the good work now is being done in television.
Yeah.
Or there's still great movies, obviously.
yeah.
But the opportunities are a lot smaller.
Yes.
It used to be, you'd become a TV actor and hope to work yourself up to being a movie actor.
Yeah.
And now it's kind of the opposite. Now you have Academy Award winning actors doing television shows.
Yeah.
Because it's like everything's serialized now, and the good writing and directing,
More people will see it.
Interesting things are being done on streaming services and pay channels and stuff, to where it's like, wait, I can go do this stuff that used to be like a quality movie in the 70s is now a 8-hour TV eight episode television series
100%.
with that really good strong character arc running all the way through with a really good compelling story.
Yeah.
And it's in television now more than Hollywood, you know.
And I like the fact that
movies anyway. Sorry.
Yeah, and I like the fact that like there's so many prestigious shows that are like an hour plus. This is like a short. It's short.
It's
to the
really
point,
short.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And
very to the point. No opening credit sequence. No opening credit
sequence.
songs. No recap. No cold open. You just jump right in.
And we're obviously not, but like
Yeah.
I feel like this could be super bingeable.
Right.
We're watching this week by week. But like I mean, I feel like you could just knock this out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So whenever we get to the end, I can't wait to go back because I want to. Because I like the fact that with every show we do that we do have the week in between, just because we get to
Process.
really think about it. And
Yeah,
process it.
that's what every show for me. It's always like, because so much happens on the shows we do. We do quality shows,
Yeah.
right? And so much happens, and when we come back the next week, it's like, what out of the it boils down, right?
Yeah.
We give our immediate reactions after watching, but a week later, what stood out as important? What's been nagging at me when everything else falls away?
Yeah.
What's still in my head is like, this is something I really am stuck with,
Yeah.
like, and have been for the week.
And
you
there's
know?
been some shows that we finished that I have gone back and binged.
Yeah.
And it does. I think you do look at it differently when you do that.
Absolutely, for
You know?
sure.
And
Yep.
sometimes in a good way, sometimes in a bad way. Like
Right.
with Mad Men, I went back and binged Mad Men. It is not the same. It's still fantastic,
Yeah.
but like you miss so much doing that. You know?
Yeah. Mad Men's been my favorite show we've done on the channel
Me too.
still, but
Me too.
that's just me personally. Yeah, this is great. This fits in as a prestige show, as a character show, as well as anything else that we've watched.
I totally agree.
It's and for a 30-minute show, which you don't typically expect.
Yeah, it's great.
It is.
I'm kind of in love with the show.
Yeah, it's great. Appreciate it, guys. We'll catch you on the next one.
See ya.